Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to another 7 Deadly Sins video. So, courtesy of one of my viewers, he commented on a video saying that I should go over some of the summer wear outfits and everything like that for the new event that's going on. And this actually works out really well because when I was doing my initial research and trying to get pictures and stuff like that for the news video, I couldn't seem to find anyone who had a video where they were going over and showing each individual costume and stuff like that. So I guess this will be another reason to do this besides just looking at them. But yeah, so we're gonna head over to the Sacred Treasure Shop, and yeah, I have all of them written down right here, so we're gonna be rating them, and then I guess I don't know, just looking at each individual one, and then we'll go over the weapons and everything like that. Maybe we should do the weapons first. So, yeah, if you didn't know, on the global side of things, they're actually giving us all of the weapons basically for free. I think it's all of them, because you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Maybe we don't get all of the weapons for free, but I think we get 8 or so, if I'm not mistaken, because we get a lot of login tickets and stuff like that that give us free weapon exchange tickets and stuff. But I've already picked up quite a few of them. I don't really think that they're worth buying on their own, because, I mean, I don't know. They are UR weapons, but I don't know. I'm just buy them for whichever characters you actually need UR weapons for to kind of boost your stats and stuff like that, get your CC higher. But yeah, let's go over these. So, the Buoyant Sword for Meliodas. I don't like this, really. It's just kind of it just reminds me of a toy sword, which that's pretty much all it is anyway. Not really a big fan of this. I'd say if we're going off of like a 10-point system, I would give this thing like a 2 out of 10. Me personally, I'm not a big fan of like costumes and stuff like that in the game that don't really look like they would fit the character. Like, I'm more into like armor and stuff like that instead of like, I know some characters get like hoodies and casual wear and stuff. Like, if I don't actually think the character would use that, then I don't really like it. It's just kind of my thought process with these kind of games. So a lot of the summer wear doesn't make a lot of sense to me to actually like put on the character. I wouldn't have my characters wear the summer wear, to be honest, but for like pure like stats and stuff like that, and just because I like Jericho, I'll probably get Jericho's. But next up we have Beachy Hawk. I actually like this one a fair bit just because Hawk is cool. And, you know, the sunglasses and the hat are pretty decent. Like, I would say out of a 10, this one's maybe like a 6 out of 10, a little above average. I don't mind this one too bad. Deanne's is okay. I really like Deanne. She's probably one of my favorite sins. But I don't know. This one's actually really cool just because of the animated like little tears and stuff coming out of the fish. And like the little bubbles that come out of its mouth. I do like how unique it is with the whole like fork on the fish kind of thing. I would say just purely off of like how original this one seems, I would give this one probably like an 8 out of 10 because it's got the cool little animations and stuff on it, and just because it's unique in general. So 8 out of 10 for that. Bon is next. I don't really like these all that much. They almost look like they would be something that you would see at the gym, which it even has what are those called, like carabiner things, like the little clips that you would use to like rock climb and stuff. It has those on the end, which is kind of weird. I don't really understand the concept of this because he's supposed to be like a lifeguard, and I don't know, I don't really like this one at all. Like, I mean, it's okay. It has like an interesting design, I guess. I would give this one probably like a 2 out of 10 as well. Nothing too crazy. I do kind of like this one. I like the design of it at least, but the like crazy colors really throw me off because it just makes it look like a toy weapon, just kind of like Meliodas's. I do like the little bear that's on the front, and then you can see like the little fairy thing on the very bottom of the actual thing. I do like the fact that it's a trident. I think that's really cool, but the colors and like how rounded and stuff it just makes it look like a toy to me. So design and everything and like that makes it look pretty cool, but I would give this one maybe a 4 out of 10, a little below average, just because I don't really like the toy look. Alright, Gother's is actually, I really do like Gother's actually, which it's kind of hard to mess up anything for his because they're really basic, like they're just kind of like light weapons that he uses. I think I have to go back out and go back in to actually show off his. But yeah, well, I'll do it one more time just in case you didn't see. But they're just like little crab claws. I think his are actually pretty cool. I mean, they don't really look too much. Well, I mean, they are obviously crab claws, but I guess you could kind of interpret them as different kinds of things. So just off of like pure looks and everything, these are pretty cool. Maybe like a 6 out of 10, a little above average. He definitely has better looking weapons, but I don't know, they're okay. Merlin's is actually kind of cool. I like hers. I like hers because it's like a little drink, but as far as like an actual weapon, like most of her little orbs are like actually like cool, like have cool little auras and stuff like that. This one's literally just a coconut drink. I don't really like the fact that it's a coconut drink, but I mean, it is kind of neat. Like it kind of matches like her, I guess, especially when she has like the full outfit on and everything. So I would say maybe a 5. Like that's pretty average, just because I wish it had like some sort of aura or something around it, but it is what it is. Gila's. Gila's is, I don't really like Gila's, and Hauser's is pretty much the same concept too, is that they're just umbrellas, or they call them parasails. Parasol? Not sure how that's pronounced. I think it's I always call it parasail, but I think it's parasol. I do like the little crown. I like the little anchor on the hilt. That's actually kind of cool, but I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me for them to walk around with little umbrellas. Like, I don't know. It just, especially Hauser's. Hauser's almost looks like it would be like one of the umbrellas that you would see in the middle of like a outdoor table at a restaurant. Jericho's is okay. I'm obviously a little biased towards Jericho, but I don't know. It's got a kind of a cool design, like with the whole like spiked, like ribbed sword, and it's got the whole like fish tail sort of like hilt to it. And then I guess, I don't know if that's the actual case that goes on her or what. I almost wish I could, I might actually be able to test this out because I actually already have this one. So if I go to Jericho, not equipment, closet, weapons, boom. Okay, so it does actually go in there. That is her actual, like, sword. And it does go inside the case. That one's okay, I guess. I don't know. The fish just seems too outlandish for me. I'm not really into the whole outlandish style of, like, weapons. So that one's maybe, like, a 6 out of 10 just because the design is kind of cool on it. But, I don't know. Not too crazy. Gil Thunders. I don't really like Gil Thunders. Mainly because I think he, like, it just looks weird without him having a sword. It almost looks like he has some sort of, like, weird baton or, like a bat almost. Which you can see it kind of has, like, a little bit of, like a bubbly effect on it. And I think it's putting off some, like, little particles. Like, yeah, I think it's got some steam because it's, like, or smoke because it's a roasted squid. But, I don't know. I don't like the way this one looks on him. I think him personally, like a sword fits him better. And this just almost reminds me of some sort of like bat or like baton or just some sort of like weapon that doesn't really fit Gil. But I don't know. Not a fan of that one. Maybe like a 3 out of 10. And then I've already said that I do not like Hauser's. Hauser's does not match him at all. It really does look like just an umbrella. You would see it like an outside restaurant. Like, oh, hey, like, whatever. Put it in the middle of the table. So, I don't know. Not a fan. 2 out of 10. And then, last but not least, we have Griamore. And it's just a little shovel. It's literally just a toy shovel. 1 out of 10. I hate it. Okay, so now for the costume section. So we're going to start with Griamore because I think it's really weird that it starts with Ellie. But we're going to go Griamore and go clockwise all the way through until we get back around to Meliodas. And yeah, so Griamore. I don't know what to say. I mean, he's got some pretty cool swimming trunks, and his, snorkel is pretty cool. But I don't know. I mean, the swimming trunks are okay. Maybe like a 3 out of 10. Alright. Hauser's next. Hauser's Hauser almost looks like that dad at the beach sort of look. I don't know. He's just got the shirt on, sunglasses up on his forehead, he is the beach playboy after all. I feel like it kind of fits Hauser though, so maybe Hauser gets like a 6. And then we've got Gil Thunder. I do not like Gil Thunder's little apron. I get that he's it says barbecue, so I would assume he's the cook kinda. But I don't like his little compression shorts and his really tight jacket thing. The hood's kind of cool, but it goes into a really deep V, or if he just doesn't have it zipped up. Sunglasses are kind of cool, but overall I just don't really like this one that much. Maybe I'd give him a 2. He's less than Griamore. Sorry about it. Jericho, I'm obviously biased, but this one's pretty good. I like the little jacket thing. Obviously, if it didn't have a jacket, it might be better, but the jacket is kind of a nice touch. You get your cool little seashell arm bracelet thing right here. She's got some weird little sandals on and a little ankle bracelet, which is kind of cool. She get that ass though. And yeah, she's got the cool little, I don't even know what to call this, I guess it would be a belt, but it's just completely decoration. And then yeah, swimsuit looking fly, looking good. Little flower in the hair, little bandana, or not a bandana, a little what do you call those, headband to hold it up and everything. Got a cool little collar thing right there. This one, biased for me, but this is a 9. I like this one probably the most out of all of them, by the way, so yeah. Gila's is good. I actually really like Gila's. She's got the cool little sandals on. They're pretty neat. She's got the little leg clip thing. I don't know what to call this, leg belt. I'm not really a fan of the leg belt. I guess it just gives it a little bit more texture just to break up the fact that her legs are so long. But even though this is a one piece, I actually really like the design of this one. I could care less for the bunny ears on the headband, and the puffy arm things look kind of funny. But altogether, even though this is a one piece, I'm digging it. I think this one is really good. I think this one's probably a 7. So yeah, I seem to be more biased towards the women. Anyway, Merlin's next. Merlin always has a lot showing in every outfit she has, so there's really nothing new here. Even the preview of her other outfits has quite a bit going on. She's got another one of these cool little belt things. Pretty cool. She's got some more pumped up sandals, I guess. I don't think these are really sandals, slip on, whatever you want to call these. I don't know anything about women's clothing, I'll be honest with you. The hat's kind of cool. It's a little too big for me. I almost don't like the hat. I would probably wear it with one of just her regular hairstyles, but got some nice cleavage going on here. And yeah, nice bottom piece. I like the fact that it's got the little slits on the sides. That's kind of cool. And I don't know, pretty good. I like the little armband thing too. This one's pretty good. I would say this one's probably about a 7 as well. About the same with Gila. Which, I don't know. I just feel like the fact that most of Merlin's outfits showed just as much as this one, it's not really anything too new. But, I mean, you know, whatever. This is one of the only outfits that Gowther has where it doesn't show predominant belly button. So that is a plus in my book. I don't know why they're so adamant about showing off Gowther's belly button with every single outfit he has. But I don't know. I don't like it. I'm not into belly buttons, so I'm okay with this. Obviously, you could see it a little bit there, which is probably a point off, to be honest. The shorts are kind of lackluster. Nothing too crazy here. The shirt itself is actually kind of cool. Just a little purple with like the little leaves and stuff on it. It's kind of neat. The hat looks real laid back. This is a real comfortable look. The shoes, I do not like those shoes. Shoes are probably a point off. I would say this is maybe a 5, like pretty average. He's got the little shirt on, like the little, I don't know what to call this, like compression shirt or whatever, because it's really tight fit underneath. His hair looks pretty neat with the hat. I would say this is pretty average. We'll give it a 5. All right, moving to King. King's is okay. I'm not really a big fan of the little like feather necklace there, not feather, the little like flower necklace thing, but you know, that's just me. Shorts are very average, really, nothing too crazy, and he's got kind of a lame hat. It does have the little bear on the side, kind of like his weapon does, and it gives you a good view of his tattoo, but I don't know, he's just got some like regular average little sandals. I don't know if you can see those in there, but I mean, it's just kind of painfully average. I would give this one maybe like we'll go with a 3, because I mean, it just doesn't have enough going on. There's nothing really like interesting about it. Even like the shorts are just bland. Like, I don't know. Bonds is cool just because it's kind of unique. Like, at least there's a theme going here. Like, it's not just like your regular old beach outfit. I don't know, he's got the shorts, but he's also got like the compression shorts underneath, and then he's got the cool like dad glasses on up top. Well, not really dad glasses, but just cool sunglasses or whatever. And then he's got the little buoy, because obviously he's probably the lifeguard in this situation. But yeah, I would say his is pretty cool. I'm trying to get a good look at his shoes. His shoes look pretty standard, nothing too crazy with those. I do like the cool like red and black theme with the clothing and everything, so I would say this one's probably the best out of all the guys so far. So his is probably going to get a 6. So, well, Griamore's, wait, no, we gave Hauser a 6 as well, but I mean, you know, it's whatever. Deanne. I like Deanne the most out of the Sins. I said that with the weapons. Unfortunately, I don't like this like frilly stuff that they put on the actual bikini itself. I'm just not really into that. Like, it just seems kind of weird to me. I don't know. The flowers in her hair are kind of cool, but it really doesn't do a whole lot for her. It's just a couple flowers. Nothing too crazy there. Obviously showing a lot of skin with the bikini and everything. The bottom goes a little high compared to most of them, and then you have the cool little, I don't know, ribbon or bow or whatever on her wrist. That's kind of neat. I don't know. This one's okay. It's probably my least favorite out of all the bikinis, to be honest. But it's still it's like not bad. At least it has some sort of like theme going with the whole like pink and white. Then you got the pink, you know, bottom to it. You can see the shoes kind of have like a little like pump, like high heel sort of thing to them. They look okay. Not a real big fan of those, but it's kind of meh. I would say maybe a 5, kind of average, to be honest. I don't really care for this one out of most of them, but that's just me. Elizabeth. Elizabeth's is actually really good. I would put hers up there with Jericho's, just because I like the style that it's kind of going for. I don't really like the shoes as much. They're kind of like lacy, like they got the little strings or whatever that go up and like over them and everything. But you got the cool little bracelet. You got the cool little ornament right there hanging off of the bottom and everything. The bottom's very small, so if that's what you're into, hey man, you know, do what you want to do. But yeah, got the cool little jacket and everything over the top. The hat's kind of meh. I don't really care for the hat. I would probably wear a different hairstyle with this, to be honest. Kind of like Merlin's. I don't really care for the hat as much. But yeah, I think this one's really good. I would say this one's probably an 8. Not quite as good as Jericho's because I'm biased, but this one is a really good one. I would say if I was going to buy 2 out of any of them, it would definitely be Ellie's and Jericho's. And then you got Meliodas. This one, I mean, it kind of suffers from the same thing that like Griamore and King have, where it's just kind of like average, like whatever. Like he has a little wristband or whatever, and then you got your standard snorkel. I just don't like the snorkel. I don't really care for that. I think it looks kind of tacky, like whatever. It's got the little sandals on, and then, you know, just whatever, like regular old swim trunks. Just not really into it. Maybe I would give him probably a 3, just like Griamore. So yeah, I don't know. Not really into that one, but I would say the winner overall is definitely Jericho. There's zero bias, you know, whatsoever, and she wins. Greatest of all time. Yeah. Anyways, that's pretty much going to do it. Those are all of the outfits and everything like that. I did want to make sure that I went through each and every one of them, just because, like I said in the beginning, I've not been able to find a decent video where they go over and show each individual outfit and stuff like that. And we went ahead and went over the weapons and everything as well. So, yeah, there you go. My opinions on them, plus you can actually see them and, you know, see what they look like for future reference, because I'm sure once this event is over, you know, whatever, people are going to want to like look back and see them, or, you know, whatever, if they didn't buy them or whatever the case may be. So yeah, hopefully they end up bringing them back in the future, maybe like for like the next summer event. I know JP is also going to start doing some summer stuff, I think, for theirs, and this will be the second summer that the game has been out for JP, so I don't know if they're going to be adding new costumes, like new outfits that are different from this year's that we're getting right now, or if they're just going to bring back some of the old ones and stuff and maybe add some new ones as well, but we'll see, I guess. So anyways, that's going to just about do it. So thank you so much for watching. Feel free to subscribe for more content in the future, and leave a like if you enjoyed the video. So I will see you guys in the next one.